Okay, guys, we're going to give you a brief overview of this review packet number 1. The material in here is largely coming from chapter 6, where we start our discussion on similarity, as well as some topics in chapter 7, where we start talking about the Pythagorean theorem and special right triangles and the likes. Okay, so here we go. All right. Similarity, as you know, will be such that two polygons are the same shape but not the same size. That is because their sides are proportional with each other and their corresponding angles are all equal. Okay. So, from this figure here, we can conclude what angles are corresponding. We can also conclude what sides are proportional, and therefore we can write the proportional similarity statement there. Okay. Again, this is setting up the proportion here for you. Okay. So it's asking you to name the similar triangles. All right. Here, if you'll remember, similarity comes about through, in triangles, through the SAS postulate of similarity, or the AA postulate of similarity. So if we can find two angles that match up, and the third angle will automatically match up, or two sides which are proportional with each other and another set of sides and the angle included, then that would determine triangle similarity, okay, which is basically what you're going to look for here with this condition of parallel. Is going to pick up your angles as corresponding and therefore equal. Okay, these are some this is just a true or false statement. Okay, these are some sometimes, always, or never, asking about similarities for different types of triangles. Okay, should be able to resolve those. Okay, the figure here, number 11, is asking you which triangles are similar. There's probably the information that's lacking is probably, I would say, AB here is parallel to DE, and from that you could conclude, work on that and make some conclusion. Okay, in this figure number 11, okay, you're looking at that they open up to the same arc and therefore equal angles. They're opening up to the same arc here, so these angles are equal, and then you can pick up the similarity there. Okay, and again, by what method of any in the diagram, what method establishes similarity? We do have the SSS, the SAS, and the AAA for similarity for triangles. Okay. So you are to conclude which triangles are similar. We're going to work on similarity here with these statements, okay, to determine the missing length by indirect measurements, where we put the mirror on the ground here. We look at the similar triangles and set up the similarity ratios, okay? Similar approaches to these problems, okay? In here, you want to break out these triangles to see which are similar and set up the proportion so you can solve for the missing side. All right. These are alluding to our special right triangles, which you don't want to forget, okay, for your 30, 60, 90. You got a 30, you got a 60. Remember the hypotenuse, the short leg. You have, so if the hypotenuse is t, the short leg is half of that, t over 2, and the long leg is t the root of 3. This is the first that we've started working with these special right triangles, the 30, 60, 90. but as you should remember, that was just the first, and we saw them virtually in everything we did afterwards, okay? Same thing down here, okay? Same thing down here. This might be alluding to special right triangles, the triplets, okay, in which case you don't want to forget triplets, you know, obviously the 3, 4, 5, okay, any multiple of that, 6, 8, 10, 9, 12, 15, so on and so forth. The 5, 12, 13, the 8, 15, 17. So those are some of those that we took special interest in, okay? Some of these problems here, the 25-foot ladder leaning against the wall, therefore you want to remember, draw a picture of it. Here's your ladder, 25 feet, okay? So it reaches the height of the wall, 24 feet away over here, and this is the length that you want. That's a triplet combination. You want to remember that, okay? This here is again going to be dealing with our 45, 45, 90, and the 45, 45, 90. You don't want to forget with the 45, 45, 90, the special ratios that you get there, of course, are, okay, the side T, T, and T root 2, okay, so it's a 45, 45, 90, all right? Going to use those in some of the problems there, largely with those problems there, okay? Got a bunch of those, okay? Which you should be able to resolve, okay? There's a 30, 60, 90, and then you find your answers are down at the bottom, okay? So you should be able to work through those and get those done within the first day that we allow for this review, trusting that you have gone through and kind of looked over this with my preview of it, okay? That's what you'll see on Monday.